Now it's time to learn from you, to learn from each other. This is our chat back time. As is true in life, after a good meal, we have a conversation. We've had a wonderful, holy, sacred meal at God's table. And thank you for your thoughtful responses today to the question of the day, which is, what are some ways that you stay open to God's purpose in your life? And we have some very thoughtful responses to this question. First response is this: ways that I stay open to God's purpose in my life is by letting go of the control I think I have over my destiny in life and letting God have God's way. I'm still learning.
Amen.
Yes. Oh man, that control thing. Wow. That's a
well, I think we're
tough
all.
one.
I think many of us, maybe
Yes,
some of you all have this. Look, but many of us have this thing about letting go and of control. I know personally, I'd like to be in control, and I'd like things just to be so. And so, for this person to understand that their purpose is to let go and let God, that is an amazing thing.
It's very hard too.
Yeah.
It is very hard to do. Does
And-
someone find it easy out there to do?
Anybody give up control?
Easy,
Find it easy? All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, the next one is a similar theme. There's actually, this is a great response to this. This one says, there are various ways I stay open to God's purpose. Sometimes late at night, if thoughts are racing and there is discontent, I repeat a prayer mantra over and over slowly. Let go and let God.
Amen.
Slowly. Let go and let God.
Let go of the things that are troubling you. Let go of the things that are burdening you. Let go of the things that are keeping you down, and let God take control of your life.
Yeah.
So that is an excellent mantra, and there are others as well. Another says, for me, God's purpose is often revealed looking back. For the present, it means taking challenges and unexpected turns in my life, not as a disturbance of my plans, yet as God's intervention to change. And maybe God's an invitation as well to change.
Yes.
So a retrospective and a taking stock of what has taken place, and a taking stock of what is present that God might be having for us to find purpose in life for this one.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm thinking about God's purpose, I think of this big, God's big will for us and God's big purpose. When really a lot of times God's purpose
Very
is like
small.
what is happening in this moment.
Right.
And what do I need to do to be present in this moment and to be grateful? And like you were talking about making that list and timing things out, I had that this past week. I had a day that was pretty well planned, and I had one thing that was planned that I was expecting 20, maybe 30 minutes. Well, 3 hours later, I'm like getting frustrated at me and the people in the meeting and God, all this stuff. And had I really been present to the moment, there might have been really something that God was calling me to that I missed because I was getting all anxious about it not fitting into my plans. So it's a learning process to let go and let God, even in the moment when unexpected things happen. Sometimes that's where God works, is through these things that appear to be obstacles, when actually they may be a miracle even. Who knows?
Sometimes that obstacle is put in place to keep you from something down the road that's going to harm you.
Yes.
And God has to clear that out in order for you to get there. And by the time you get there, that's already cleared out. You don't even know about it. And later on, you might hear about it. But God kept you. While you were getting frustrated and while you were going through some things, in that moment, God was making a way for something else that was going to transpire later.
Yep.
And so one important thing is to be in tune with God, to
Yes.
be in touch with what God has for you in whatever way you do that, through prayer, through meditation, through Bible study, however you and your God correspond. We encourage you to continue to do that day after day after day.
Amen.
Amen. All right, let's live our purpose. Thanks so much for all your responses and your presence today. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Amen.